Well, this was definitely a film I would have never ever watched if I wasn't bored as fuck on lockdown. So I decided to watch Stardog and Turbocat. Fucking hell. I'm laughing about this, but to be honest, I was watching it. I decided to watch it because I thought I'm bored as fuck. The new DuckTales season doesn't start until April 4th. So fuck it, why not? Something maybe I can rip on. However, I can't really because it was actually decent. Yeah, I know. I'm shocked as you are. I'm shocked by the trailer. It's your predictable kids film, very predictable kids film. Like it is literally like every kids film ever, almost. But you know what? I'll briefly go over this. I'll briefly go over the plot. Because some of the plot threads in this are just a bit kind of pointless. Yeah, so it begins in 1969, where we have Buddy, who later becomes Stardog, is launched into space and then is frozen. And then in space he gets frozen and then crashes back to Earth in 2019, and is now looking for his owner Steve. And to be honest, that whole thing of him being from, originally from 1969, you could have cut that completely out of the film and it would not make a single difference. He might as well have been launched into space in 2019 and crashed in 2019, and it would have not made a single fucking difference in the film. The only reason I am convinced that they're doing this is obviously, when this film came out, it was the 50th anniversary of the moon landing, so I'm assuming that is pretty much the only reason why they did this. And, Buddy is voiced by none other than Nick Frost. Though, not Nick Frost doing his normal voice, Nick Frost doing a sort of sometimes American accent. Because sometimes he kind of switches back to his normal voice. So it's kind of like halfway in between, I don't know. I think this was to try and appeal to an American audience because this is actually a British film. Believe it or not, this is actually a British film. Which is obviously also trying to cash in on the superhero genre, which is still extremely popular. I know, it's basically the westerns of our day, essentially. And he finds that in 2019, people are afraid of animals because one police officer told them that animals are dangerous, and suddenly everyone fucking believes him. Everyone fucking believes him. Like, we're not exactly told how he might do this, but this one police officer, because, I don't know, a cat or something, or some animal scratched his daughter on the hand at some point in her life, he then deems all animals to be dangerous and they need to be locked up. And you're just like, okay, that makes sense for him, but how did he convince all of the other humans, to then be scared of animals? Like, humans who already owned pets, to now be scared of them. Just like, this is something that is never explained. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. But for just like, nah. I mean, he's kind of like your very, very generic villain. I mean, he's basically I don't know why he's a police officer, but also a dog catcher at the same time. Like, we never see him actually doing any police work. He's basically a police officer, but he's also, his mission is as a dog catcher, or an animal catcher. Just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Just, why not make him just a dog catcher or an animal catcher? That would make more legitimate sense than this. This just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. I said I wouldn't be riffing into this film. I already am, aren't I? But, you know, here's how, the bits that do make me work, that do work for this, you can tell how much sleep have I, is the sort of buddy, it's kind of like a bit of a buddy cop film, with the dynamics, between Buddy and Turbocat, whose real name is Felix, and I just kept thinking of PewDiePie. Whenever I hear the word Felix, actually, there's two things I think of Felix. I think of bloody PewDiePie, and I think of these the Felix cat food adverts, and they do the catnip joke of the catnip being fucking, you know, drugs. So just like, ooh. Basically, every kind of predictable thing in this song happens. Like, it even has the surprise villain, which isn't really much of a surprise. I mean, spoiler alert, if anyone cares, but this cat here on the far left in the sort of mech suit, yeah, that is our surprise villain, which isn't really much of a surprise. But oh well. I mean, they do foreshadow it. Okay, to be honest. I mean, this is a film, to be honest, the story is meh. I mean, it has a couple of unique segments-ish to it, but there's nothing really unique about the story. It's just the characters in this that I enjoy watching. You don't. I mean, this is a film you can just switch on and kind of forget everything, it just kind of has fun with it. It's nothing new or groundbreaking, and this is, you know, if you want to show your kid like an intellectual film or a film that'll stay with them forever, then obviously this is not. But this is a fun film. This is a fun enough film. It's fine. It's just fine. It's not. It's got a lot of plot holes in it here and there. Some things like as flat out don't make sense. But, well, you know, whether it's just me or what, but I enjoyed it. I had fun with it, and it does have a pretty good sort of fight sequence and action in it, and it's also surprisingly a bit longer, actually, for an animated film. It's actually 90 minutes. Yeah. And when I say 90 minutes, it's actually practically 90 minutes because the credits are only like a couple of minutes long. So basically, yeah, it's actually fairly long for an animated film, because normally an animated film, if it's released, normally you have about 10 minutes of credits. So normally most animated films are like 70 to 80 minutes of actual content. But yeah, what I do like about this one is it kind of just... Something I did actually appreciate, actually, is that it just kind of throws you into it. It just throws you into it and doesn't really explain much immediately, to be honest. It kind of just throws you into this world and just, like, throws you into it. It's just like, it's a non-stop rush thing from here. Which I kind of appreciate, that the film just, you know, doesn't meander about. It just starts. You know, here it is, here's in this world, this is what's going on. Yeah. Surprisingly, I enjoyed it. I think it was made in Yorkshire Productions or something. Yeah, I wonder if they were taking some inspiration from, you know, some other characters who live in Yorkshire. I mean, to be honest, I've no idea what this film takes place in a fictional place, but clearly American inspired. But yeah, I wonder if they took some inspiration from some Yorkshire, well, a Yorkshireman and his dog. And if you don't know what I'm getting at, then clearly you're not going to get it. Well, you will. Wallace and Gromit, there we go. Anyway, that was video I was not planning to make. So yeah, do I recommend it? Well, if you're looking for, you know, a really good high quality film, then that's, you know, is gonna grasp your attention and everything, then I wouldn't recommend this. But if you just want something to just throw on and watch and just kind of forget things, then you can watch this. I mean, yeah, you can just watch this. It's available now. You can just have a bit of a laugh with it. Yeah, something actually that I did find a bit weird is the character designs, actually. Because it's in a realistic sort of human world, but the characters are sort of anthropomorphic. So it doesn't really make sense. Although it kind of looks like they went halfway between like, for example, the main two characters, it kind of looks like they went halfway between making them anthropomorphic and realistic. It kind of looks like they went sort of halfway, like, I can't remember the rabbit's name, but, you know, she and the other animals in the film are clearly, you know, full anthropomorphic animals, whereas these two in the middle, Stardog and Turbocat, aren't. And also Turbocat is clearly, the design and the look of him is based off Batman, easily. Like, he even has his own bloody Batmobile. However, his character is absolutely nothing like Batman. His character is more like Darkwing Duck than anything else, actually. His character is a lot more like Darkwing Duck than anything else. Stardog is basically just like the naive, more dim-witted character. Though something I do like is he's not a complete fucking retard, which is what a lot of kids films were doing. That would get really fucking irritating. That gets really fucking irritating really quick. Like, you know, he is clearly not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but he's not fully, you know, he's not fully retard mode. You know, he does have a brain in there. He does have a brain in there, so that's nice that they didn't make him a full retard. I keep saying that's it for this one, but I keep going on, don't I? Yeah, well, yeah, this film, I enjoyed it, and it does have a nice end credits where it's kind of like in a comic book style sort of thing, which sort of maybe teases at a sequel or maybe a TV series. To be honest, this would actually make a decent animated kids TV series. Actually, I could see them making that, but yeah, it is what it is. I was surprised as you were to find that I actually enjoyed it. I thought this was going to be fucking insufferable because there's a few films like that, you know, look like this that I've tried to watch before, and I couldn't get through the first fucking 15 minutes of them because I thought, oh, I'll do this just for a review or something. But this one, no, I made it through and was engaged enough to keep going until the very end and actually enjoyed it. And yeah, in fact, I even considered buying the Blu-ray. I'm not going to, unless it goes on sale, actually. The DVD is only a £5. This was only released on the 30th of March 2020 on DVD and Blu-ray and digital. Yet the DVD is only a £5, at least on Amazon, but the Blu-ray, which includes the 3D Blu-ray, is $12.99, which is really weird. But anyway, that's it this time, promise, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.